Little Bitteroot Lake is about 30 minutes west of Kalispell on Highway 2, and so Kalispell is going to be the closest community. It's got restaurants, it's got lodging and that sort of thing. It's my home. It's a real easy drive to get out here. So Little Bitteroot Lake is stocked every year with kokanee salmon, and they also have a great Girard rainbow fishery. Our fish out here are known to get large, especially for kokanee. And kokanee are one of our favorite fish, certainly one of our favorite winter fish out here in Montana. So it's not a huge lake. Most of it is undeveloped. It sits up here in a great little bowl. A lot of times we're protected from the wind. We do get some different weather patterns here, but it's a great fishery. It's one of the fisheries that I guide on year-round from the boat as well as ice. The kokanee salmon is what this lake is known for. A little bit of a tough bite today, but if you know what you're doing and you persevere, you're going to have a great time. So check out Kalispell on the map. We're not far from Glacier Park. Little Bitteroot Lake, 30 minutes away. Come on out and have a great time. That's kokanee for a small rainbow. On the pink fire corn, first drop. Loosened it up a little too much. No, I think it's a rainbow. There was a couple of marks come up off the bottom, real timid, and then this one came charging. All right, he's almost here. It could be a smallmouth.
Smallmouth?
Yeah. Oh, he's stuck under the bottom of the ice. Here he is. Kokanee. Nice kokanee salmon. Nice kokanee salmon. First fish of the day. We're out here on Little Bitteroot Lake in northwest Montana, and this is an awesome put and take fishery. We're allowed to keep 20 kokanee, but only 2 over 12 inches. So I've got one of my 2. We're using traditional tactics. A lot of times with kokanee, what you need is a little bit of an attractor and then a glow hook about 4 inches below it. You can adjust that. Corn, for whatever reason, is always a great choice for kokanee. And so today we're using the Pautzke's fire corn. I'm using pink, we're using natural, we're using chartreuse. I'm having my best luck today with pink. So traditional tactics, like I said, a small attractor like a Swedish pimple or a Z-ray, any kind of vertical spoon as your weight with a small glow hook below it. These Haleys are a great example with the heavy body and a bit of a chain below it with a small hook. So this allows you the chain and that couple pieces of corn to move around while you're jigging, and then this allows you to get back down to the depths where the fish are feeding. So what I like to do with the corn, I take 2 pieces. It's funny, these kokanee can be so finicky that even the hook point showing can keep them from biting. So what I like to do with the corn, which really makes it, you can position it anywhere on the hook, and I will thread 1 piece through, move it up the hook. Whoops. I'll thread 1 piece and move it up the hook. Then I'll take the second piece and hide the hook point. A lot of times if that hook point is showing, they literally will not hit it. I'm using 6-pound tests today. I like a little heavier line because these things just tear around the hole and will chafe through the line. I've already lost 1 fish today because it was chafing through the line. But I like a medium light rod with just a light enough tip to detect the bite. But you've got to have some backbone to drive the hook home on these fish. So 6-pound frost monofilament. I like monofilament with kokanee because they just thrash and shake. You need a little bit of stretch with these kokanee. We're fishing about 30 to 40 feet down. The fish are on the bottom, they're suspended, they're kind of all over the place. And then also in here, we have a shot at a legitimate 8 to 12 pound rainbow while we're fishing for these kokanee. So it's important to have good line. 6-pound test is good. 8 pounds, sometimes they get a little line shy. 8 can be a little too heavy. But a quality monofilament with a reel with a good smooth drag, because they will pull line. So this is the Jason Mitchell reel from Pautzke Outdoors. I've got it coupled with the Dave Gen's Legacy Series 32-inch medium light. I've got plenty of light tip to see the bite, but also enough power to drive the hook home. Little Bitteroot Lake is a larger lake, so a lot of times the main body doesn't freeze until the first of the year. The area we're fishing today will ice up earlier. It's a shallow bay off the main lake, and then it'll typically hold ice until easily the 1st of April. This year, we've had a very mild winter, so it might go away, but this section we're fishing here, my guess is we'll be able to fish this well into April. So puts on ice fast when it does. It's a lake that likes to make a lot of noise. You probably hear some of the cracking in some of the videos we're doing today, but great clean water lake in a beautiful location.
Oh, he's running.
Come on, let that transducer out.
You think it's a kokanee? Can you tell by the way he's running?
It feels more like a rainbow.
I don't know. Mine was really throwing its head around, and it was because it was doing circles.
I caught a glimpse of it. No, it's just kokanee.
They do circles. That's all.
He's about 10, 12 feet down.
Come on, fish. Come on.
Oh, it is a big kokanee.
You want me to land it, or you got it?
I think I can get him.
He's still going nuts.
I'm standing right here, so
He's going nuts. See him?
Oh, I thought he'd come off.
Oh, yeah.
that's a nice one.
Wow.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from western Montana, where we're about 45 minutes outside of Kalispell on Little Bitteroot Lake. Now, this lake is not a small lake. It is almost 3,000 acres. It's super deep. It's got an elevation of almost 4,000 feet, which puts you in the middle of some incredible scenery around here. But what it also does is it allows you to have a reservoir that basically prospers when it comes to kokanee fishing. Now, the state of Montana stocks about 26,000 kokanee a year. They're fingerlings, you know, a 2-inch size, to supplement the population of kokanee that's available. Now, we came out here today with Howe's Fishing to chase these kokanee through the ice. It's the first time we've ever ice fished for kokanee. We had a great time out here today. And all of our fish were caught on lures tipped with Pautzke fire corn. Now, we use various colors of fire corn. You'll see that pink, you'll see natural, you'll see yellow, you'll see chartreuse. You know, we had to switch up throughout the day in order to catch some of these beautiful kokanee that they find here in this crystal clear water in beautiful Montana. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.